A breaking news update now on a huge fire in Waterford. It destroyed a bar that was more than 100 years old. That blaze started early this morning. It has been a long day for firefighters. Jonah Kaplan was there as they battled the flames and the cold.
A remarkable scene this morning in downtown Waterford. A crisp January morning, clear blue sky, stained by the black and gray smoke of a downtown icon up in flames.
It's frightening. It looks like it's extremely intense. And it does bring up a lot of emotions, for this community as a whole. I'm sure as people drive by, they're having the same thoughts that, they lived here. I'm sure almost everybody in this community has been in that bar at one time or other.
ROBYN Gallagher insisted on driving by Main Street this morning. She's called Waterford home for 20 years.
We've had just very good times there. I mean, it's a nice, friendly atmosphere. It's a good bar, and it's too bad.
The building dates back to the late 1800s. Originally home to Heck's Tavern, locals knew it now as Martini Mo's. The owner messaged us. She and her daughter escaped unharmed. The fire sparked around 3:30 a.m. It took several hours and extra water from a nearby river to control the fire. By 9:30, only the outer brick walls remained.
See like old pictures of the village and all that stuff, and one of the biggest buildings that sticks out in all the pictures is that building was there.
GRABOWSKI was on his paper route when he first smelled smoke.
It's got that distinct smell with the rubber and the wood burning, and I smelled it, and I went to go drive over here. I seen all the squad cars, and a couple seconds there I seen all the fire trucks coming here.
And as if the 3-alarm fire wasn't enough to battle, these firefighters also had to withstand frigid temperatures. The mercury this morning read 16 below zero, and that's without the wind chill. In Waterford, Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Jonah, thanks. One woman lived close to the tavern and was evacuated. She spent all day driving around because crews wouldn't let anyone near the area. She spoke with our Michelle Fiore, and Michelle joins us now live. Michelle?
Charles Courtney, well, this fire raged in this historic building for several hours, at times when the temperature was well below zero. Amazingly, every firefighter here made it out safely, and that has neighbors saying praises tonight. The smoke was so thick that Heidi Sladek, who lives nearby, decided she better get out.
And it kind of made my hallways pretty, not smoky, but smelly, so I thought maybe I'd be smelling it a little bit, so I took my 3 cats and escaped in the car for a few hours.
Before Sladek fled, she took this video from her window as she kept an eye on firefighters.
I felt bad for them. I was saying a little prayer for them, because it was so cold, and they had a big, and then the smoke just got huge, 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 huge.
Despite hot flames inside Martini Mo's on Main Street, the bitter temperature outdoors complicated firefighting efforts, but they knew what to do to stay safe.
We usually try to keep our masks on over our face just to warm it up, just so our lungs don't get cold, and it saps the energy from you as well.
School buses served as warming centers for firefighters, and ambulances were on standby just in case something went wrong.
Usually when the extreme cold, we have to worry about our water lines freezing up. If we're flowing too much water, we can have cracked mains. To compensate, they had to bring in water from other sources like the Fox River. The 4-alarm fire is now the talk of the town.
Obviously, it's devastated. It's one of the oldest buildings in town. How do you replace a landmark?
Not too many taverns left around here, and there was 3 and now there's 2.
And while you see the brick shell of this building remains intact, the interior is gutted. Live in Waterford, Michelle Fiore, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, big loss for that small community. All right, Michelle, thanks.